So how do I make these videos again? It's been a long time since I've done a random one. It's not that I forgot, I've just been very lazy. Anyway, for those of you who don't know, my name's Chris and welcome to another one of my random videos. And today I'm going to start with one where I sort of already touched upon on my last Smeg Chris video, Lessons in Vlogging, which is why it's called When I Was Told Off for Vlogging. So at the end of that video I talked about when I got told off in Asda and also at Meadowhall. But here's the thing, I did actually talk about when I got told off on the roller coaster, but the end became far too long and I thought, why not just talk about it on a separate video? Because I've realised there are a few other times as well. You know how it is when you're in a place and you're talking to the camera and somebody behind you says, "You're not allowed to do that in here." Okay, I'm exaggerating, I've never had that. So let me just recap with the Asda one. Basically I was just minding my own business, talking about, I think, some food on the shelves, talking to the video camera, which is what I was using at the time, when I heard some woman behind me saying, "Sorry, but you can't do that in here." And I turned around and I saw who was talking to me, but behind her was this group of people, all in suits, and I thought, that's why she's telling me off. So I just stopped filming and I think I bought what I needed to buy and then I left. The thing is, I still vlog in Asda. And I also mentioned on that video when I was in Meadowhall Shopping Centre and two security guards came over and told me that I couldn't film in there. And when I went into one of the shops called Bench and I got talking to the people working there and told them what had happened, and they said, feel free to video yourself in here as much as you want. So I did. So before I get on to the third one that I mentioned on that video about the roller coaster, I want to bring up a few others that I've remembered. For example, when was it? November 2017, I went to Scarborough with my cousin Jessica, aka Starfish, and my friend's, I think he was 2-year-old at the time, Archie. And I'd gone into this shop, I forgot what it was called. It was like full of stuff like statues and figures and picture frames that are signed, posters, memorabilia and all that sort of thing. And I was talking to my camera about the stuff in there, and all of a sudden I heard this voice behind me saying, "Is that a video camera I can hear you talking to?" And I'm like, no, which is the truth, it wasn't, it was my vlog camera. I'm not really sure, but I think when I went round the corner I kept filming myself anyway. It's not my fault, there were no signs saying you can't do anything like that around. But that got me thinking about the other times that I've been told off. Like for example, in America, when I was in Los Angeles back in 2012, where I stayed in Buena Park, I went to the shopping mall there, and as I got to the outside at the back where the cinema was, you know, I'm showing all this stuff. In fact, I think it was my holiday film that I was actually filming at the time, but I had a security guard come over then telling me that I couldn't film, and I was like, oh, okay, sorry about that. And then after I'd gone back inside, I continued, because, you know, I'm naughty. Well, I went into, what was it, Walmart or whatever it was that was, well, still is there, and I was filming myself in there and nobody came over to tell me off then, so whatever, I just carried on. And that actually reminded me of my last trip to LA when I was in Anaheim exploring that area, and I'd gone into, in fact I've vlogged it, I'll show you that clip. I'm in a very cool shop. Check all of this stuff out. Some awesome stuff in here. It's called X Factory. Wow. What the? That's a stormtrooper in a Flash outfit. I like it in here. Now the thing is, I'd filmed that and then I started filming my holiday film with this video camera, and that's when I got told off. I don't think I've still got that footage though. If I have, I'll show you that now. I'm in a place called X Factory. Look at all of this stuff. Alright, okay, sorry. I put the camera away and I'm just thinking, but I've still got the vlog footage, so I can use that. It wasn't until I'd gone all the way around the shop that I saw a sign saying no photography or videoing, and I'm like, oh, I didn't see that. And I've been trying to rack my brains of where else I've been told off, but I can't actually remember apart from the roller coaster. The roller coaster in question was when I was in Blackpool in 2013, and this was actually on my birthday. As the roller coaster came to the end, the guy running the machine, he stopped my seat next to his window and he popped his head out. And this is when he asked me, "Excuse me sir, but can I have a look at what you was filming?" To which I replied, "Nah, not really." This gave him pause for thought, and then he said, "But I'd really like to know what you were filming." So I simply just said, "Me." And that's when he started staring at me for a good 10-15 seconds, and I just stared back at him, and eventually he just pressed the button to make the roller coaster finish its run. And that's when a woman in front of me, she turned around and said, "What's his problem? Why has he got to ask you that? It's nothing to do with him." And I'm like, "Yeah, you're right." Didn't ruin my day, I just carried on vlogging and having a good time. And that's pretty much all the times I can remember being told off for vlogging. I actually did mention on that Smegchris video that there have been times where I was unsure of whether or not I could vlog, so I went and asked. There was that gift shop in Buena Park, I forgot what it was called, and I was unsure about that. So I just asked one of the ladies behind one of the tills and she said, "Not a problem, you can film whatever you want." And then there was a vlog, I think just before I went to Disneyland Paris, and I was buying my grey memory foam shoes, and I was a little unsure of whether or not I could film, so I asked somebody who worked there and they said, "That's fine, no problem whatsoever." And pretty much the same thing happened in Forbidden Planet once. I didn't know, so I went and asked and they said no problem. And I have been trying to rack my brains as to the places where I've asked and they've said no, and I can't remember them. I know there's been at least 2 somewhere, and I totally respected it. I put my camera away. And that's pretty much all I can remember of all the times that I've been told off for vlogging. I can't remember any others. So with that being said, it's now time for me to end the video. So I shall say thank you for watching and subscribing if you have, and liking this video if you did. Until the next time, peace out. I've just remembered one place that I did ask and they said no. I can't believe I forgot. I'm just trying to remember the name of the place. I remember now, it was the hotel called Savoy in London. When I went down there with some friends the year before last, when we got to the doors, I asked the doorman if I was okay to film inside and he said no, and I said, "Fair enough, that's fine." Although I kinda did in the toilets. That's what reminded me. Bad Chris.